Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Whether if you're new or not, I just want to say thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me today. You could have done so many different other things. You could have watched one of the 1,000 other YouTube videos, but you're here and that makes me so happy. I just noticed that I'm kind of blending in with my background, but that's okay. It's too late for me to change. So today I want to talk about unrealistic expectations and how we should all try to let them go. I feel like we tend to place so many expectations on ourselves, our friends, our school, work, or whatever else we all have. So for me, this other day, I was texting a friend trying to find a time to hang out. And I was like, how about this Friday? And she basically said, oh no, I am all booked out for this week and next week. How about next month? And when I heard that, I was honestly a little bit shocked because to me, my expectation for her was to hang out this week. Growing up, I also had a lot of different expectations. One of them was having perfect parents and a loving family, and that was not always the case. Growing up, my parents used to fight a lot. When I was little, I used to only live with either my mom or my dad, and whenever they did live together, they would always fight. And in middle school, I remember that we all lived in this one apartment together, and coming back from school, walking down that hallway, I would often hear my parents fight. I would just turn around and walk out of the apartment, just hang out by myself outside, and then come back and see if they're still fighting. And if they did, I will repeat that again. I will walk out and then come back later. And fast forward now to me in the present time, I still have so many expectations in myself and people. So for example, with my Instagram and now YouTube, it took me many years to finally be comfortable in my own skin and to be able to put myself out there and speak in front of a camera and make these YouTube videos. And before this, while I was seeing people posting pretty pictures of themselves, all I was doing was posting photography on my Instagram just because I felt like I wasn't good enough or I wasn't confident enough. So with all this hard work, I kind of also placed expectations in people that they will like this change in my content. But that also has not always been the case. And I've also had people who said, wow, Amy, I didn't know this is actually you. Like, you changed so much. And this is when I realized I was placing too many unnecessary expectations on myself and also on other people. So expectation is defined as a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. When we place expectations on people, we are giving them the power and the agency to influence the way that we feel. And most often, it's very one-sided. And when we place expectations on other people, we're not being fair to them, and we're also not being fair to ourselves. Because what we expect might not be something that they will want to do. And without even talking to them first, we unfairly place these expectations and hoping that somehow they will reciprocate and meet our needs. And this is not just placing expectations on other people, this is with ourselves too. And what I also realized is that expectations mean that we're kind of living in the future. We're hoping that something in the future will happen. And with that, we're not really enjoying our current time and the things that are happening now. And when I say to stop expecting things from other people, this doesn't mean to stop trusting in others, because trust and expectations are two different things. And by letting go of these annoying thoughts in our heads, I feel like we can more genuinely appreciate it when people do something for us. And if they don't, that is okay. We can just push it behind our shoulders. Blah. So going back to my own expectations, wanting to have perfect parents is completely unrealistic. I mean, no one's perfect, right? Like, I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, and of course my parents are not perfect. And with YouTube and Instagram, not everyone will always like my content, and that is totally okay. So yeah, in the end, no one can always be there to make you happy. You have to do that yourself. And the first step is to stop having unrealistic expectations and to work on loving yourself. And it is definitely a lot easier said than done, and that's okay. Give yourself time, give yourself grace, and I will be here working along with you guys. Alright, that is a wrap. And congratulations if you have stayed until this point. You have reached the end of the video. And if this video has helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and help this small YouTuber out. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, please also give it a thumbs up so I will know to make more. Alright, thanks guys and have a wonderful day. Peace!